Shall we dance? Over here! Out of the way! Pressing for you! Slipstream! Out of the way! Pressing for you! Over here! Out of the way! Pressing for you! Slipstream! Out of the way! Pressing for you! Over here! Out of the way! Pressing for you! Slipstream! Out of pressing for you! Out of the way! Over here! Pressing for you! Out of the way! Shall we dance? I'm the frog, courageous in spirit. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Shall we dance? This is over. Maximum ninjetti. Slipstream out of sight. Over here. Pressing for you. Slipstream out of the way. Pressing for you. Over here. Shall we dance? Let's finish this. Maximum ninjetti. Over here! Out of the way! Slipstream! Out of pressing for you! Out of the way! Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale!
Cat Ranger.
Sometimes the most important battle is the battle within.
Fight!
Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale! Forfeit time! I won't let you down! Up top! Over here! Out of the way! Slipstream! Out of present for you! Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale! Every frog has his day.
Fight!
Over here! Out of the way! Slipstream! Out of over here! Out of the way! Present for you! Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale!
Victory is fun!
Slipstream! Out of the way! Present for you! Over. Shall we dance? Follow my lead!
Show me your
Here's
strength!
the finale! Forfeit time!
I seek is a use for my power beyond fighting. I'm not afraid to lose. I'm afraid to give up.
Fight!
Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Check this out! Here's the finale!
On my mark!
For the grid! Crimson Hawk Ranger! Honto!
On my mark!
Stand down!
That's how we do it, Cat Ranger style.
Testing, testing. Hello? Four. Testing, testing. Testing. Let's do this too. There you go. Let me see. Oh, okay. Alright, is that better? Okay. Alright, thank you. Yeah, Peggy. Yeah. No, this guy that just gives up. He just keeps giving up. You gotta just leave this time.
Sometimes
Pull the
most
plug.
important
Pull the plug,
battle
please.
is the battle within.
Fight.
Come on, rage quit.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead.
You need to keep playing.
Victory is fun.
Slipstream over here. Slipstream out of the way. Shall we dance? Over here. Slipstream out of sight. Slipstream out of sight. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the
Thank
finale.
you.
You weren't even looking at the screen. I'm just gonna pop over my comments.
Why isn't anyone rage quitting today, man? What happened? I've been gone for like a month.
Thanks. Next time, let's make it a great one.
Oh wow, that is a poverty meal.
I'm not afraid to lose. I'm afraid to give.
Damn, I had Raising Cane's for lunch, man. I like don't come over here if I've already eaten, because I want to go to Raising Cane's.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. See ya. Forfeit time. Speckle. Over here. Listen for ya. Slipstream.
This is it. Honto! Honto!
Up here. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
These people are being civilized in this game since my hiatus. It was are all rage quit worthy matches. No one wants to do it.
Every frog has its day.
It's kind of better because I'd have to go on YouTube and make a source for that ninja clip. I know exactly what video it is, but at home I just have a hotkey I push.
Have it right there. You just keep clicking it.
Huh, how much is that? How does it work?
The minis, I think the minis are like $80.
I'm the first.
3, 2, 1.
Clear shot! Clear shot! Gotcha! Over here!
Good match. Well, let's see what you got.
Over here!
See, I like losing in this game because I learn cool stuff. Let's go.
Over here!
Ooh.
See how we do it? Follow my lead!
Nice.
Over here! Out of the way!
Actually, kind of similar to my
Over
combo.
here!
Oh! Reset.
Over here! Ready, start! Pressing for you!
Ready, Rangers? SPD.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Nice stance cancel. Good stuff. GG.
Time to put another one in the wind column.
Yeah, I have that other clip of from King of the Kickboxers, the guy screaming. I have that one too. Streets of Rage movie, yeah, that sounds tremendously stupid. Why? I don't get why there needs to be a movie. Can't wait for them to put generic rap in there instead of the game musicians. They probably will do that. They'll have like a bunch of SoundCloud rappers for the soundtrack, and they'll completely just sideline the game musicians. I'm calling it now. They will do that. It's obvious they will. It'd be crazy if they didn't. Probably won't even give them credit if they do covers of their tracks or something. Like big fight scene at the end. Like, nah. I could give them any royalties. People don't consider game music to be real music. Yeah, I like playing this game. I need to try out the mods. Just been lazy. There's new mods for this game that just came out. Kind of like I need to practice a little bit first. I haven't played in a couple months. It's been fun playing this after Stranger Paradise because this game doesn't run like hot dog water. There are some things about Stranger Paradise that are better than this game, but there's too many other things wrong with that game. It doesn't feel like they learned much from making this. There definitely are some improvements, but overall, this game is way better. I don't really have any desire to play it again until they optimize it and they polish it more. I'm glad I didn't buy the DLC for it. That was a blessing in disguise. I could have, but I didn't. Apparently the game was delisted earlier today, but they brought it back up. I was hoping that they'd pull up Batman Arkham Knight and give me a refund for their crap port, but nope. No, I got every achievement in that game. I definitely would take a refund. They had to pull like a Cyberpunk and pull it off the store and fix it. Nope, that didn't happen. I would have gladly taken my $70 back. I would have had no qualms with doing that. How frustrating that game was to run. Would have had no problem doing that at all. Unfortunately, it seems like it was just some kind of publishing error or something. I was hoping they were going to put out like some post on Twitter about how they're deeply sorry about selling a broken game for $70. They're going to give you your money back. I would have liked that. Yeah, Stranger in Paradise. PC port is terrible. Stranger in Paradise is one of the worst PC ports I've played in a long time. So I was hoping they're gonna pull an Arkham Knight or a Cyberpunk PS4 and have some deep apology and give me my $70 back. I would take it. I played the game to completion. I would still take my money back just for all the stress that game caused. My computer was gonna like launch into orbit playing that game. That's what happens when you don't care about quality. You just put out something and hope it'll sell because it has the Final Fantasy name on it. It's really weird because the Kingdom Hearts 3 port, that was like the first time I'd played that game, and the port for Kingdom Hearts 3 is like best way to play that game. So I don't know what the hell happened. So everything else they put out on PC since then has been a joke. Echo of Mana, yeah, I heard about that. Game looks pretty cheap looking. I might try it out. My thoughts on Metal Gear Rising? It's a good game. There's just not much to it mechanically. Like the presentation, the music. Definitely a high quality game. It's just not a whole lot to it. I like all the memes for it though, and he punches the president. Those memes are pretty good. Really, really weird for that to happen like almost a decade after that game came out, but the meme game is still strong with that for some reason. I don't quite get why. It just kind of happened. It became a popular meme like 9 years after the game came out. Yeah, 16 might be good. We'll see. Hard to tell. They'll probably start talking about that game soon because they know if they reveal Final Fantasy VII Remake 2, and no one will care about 16. So they'll probably talk about 16 this year. It's like the 7 remake is going to completely overshadow it. What little they showed, it looked pretty interesting. I just think the setting is boring. It's generic, uh, medieval stuff, kind of boring. I only played 15 for like an hour, but I like the setting in that game. It's like there's still magic and monsters and shit, but you know they have to like go to gas stations and stuff. I thought it was pretty unique. But there's like a million games that just have generic like Japanese takes on medieval stuff. It's kind of boring. I wouldn't be playing it for the story anyway. The Tails isn't good anymore, so the ball is in their court, really. Hope they can deliver. Tails is barely Tails anymore. No, Rise isn't terrible at like face value, but it took a lot of the identity out of the series, in my opinion. So I really think Final Fantasy's got a window of opportunity. It's like Final Fantasy's never really been just one thing anyway. They have experimented a lot more with it than Tails has. Tails was kind of, they had one battle system and they just kept iterating on it and making it better. Final Fantasy has changed it around quite a bit, so it wouldn't be that drastic. No guarantee it would stick around that long. Yeah, Destiny Remake is a good starter. Don't bother playing the original. The original is aged a lot worse than Final Fantasy VII, in my opinion. They both came out the same year. The thing about the FF7 remake is it just has like ATB turn-based combat, so you're like not expecting much out of it. But that was Tails is a lot younger than Final Fantasy by like a decade. That was only the second Tails game, so they like didn't really have a good foundation yet. Whereas you know they'd already pretty much perfected turn-based combat by that point. I'm not a Final Fantasy fan, but like you could still play the old one. You still play the original one. It still plays fine, but the original Destiny, Tales of Destiny, not worth playing. Could totally skip it. I feel like Tales caught up to Final Fantasy pretty fast in terms of gameplay, but Final Fantasy VII and Destiny came out same year. And that was only the second Tales game, so didn't really have an idea what they were doing. The remake completely replaces it. It's nothing like the FF7 remake where, you know, they only did like the first part of the game and everything. And they're making changes to the story and stuff, so it's like the original will always be relevant. Tales of Destiny, no. You could totally go without ever playing that game. That's what's the interesting difference between those two remakes. Well, Tails has LB. I've talked about this before, but Tails has terrible accessibility. They make no effort to make the games accessible for people that haven't played them before without, like, having to go download a ROM in an emulator. It's ridiculous how much easier it is to play, like, Final Fantasy. Well, that's part of the reason why it's not as popular. Even Ys is even less popular than Tails. It's like super niche, but those games are a lot more accessible. They haven't even really capitalized on Arising's success. That bothers me more than the fact that I didn't like the game that much. The fact that they didn't have like ports and remasters ready. As much as people complain about those, Tails like desperately needs that. I mean, it says a lot. You can go on Steam and buy like every mainline Final Fantasy pretty much. It's like no effort, and they only have like 4 Tails games on there. The rest are either stuck on console or they're stuck in Japanese, or both. It's not an easy RPG series to get into. They don't seem to want to be taken seriously. Like, Tails is already a hard sell. People that like turn-based combat, because it's like way more involved. But the fact that you can't just go on Steam and buy them doesn't help things. That just makes it even worse. They don't seem to have any interest in fixing their shit, making it more accessible. I emulate them because, you know, I love the games to death. It's like the only JRPG series I care about besides Ys, which is barely even a JRPG at this point. Ys is kind of just an action game. But can't expect newcomers to go through the trouble of doing all that. They need to make it easier. And they're not, so it's a lot harder to get into. I don't know what to do there. That was weird. I guess they added that while I was gone from this game. Alright, well, I'm gonna save some time here, actually. As I might come back here again, like, next week. As you can see, you guys can see my time. I have an hour and a half left. That's a good stopping point. I'm probably gonna chill here for like another hour. I'm gonna head home, and then we'll do some more games. Trying to raise funds for Pocky and Rocky Reshrined and Samurai Bringer. Those both come out in like 2 days, so probably be like $50 or something. But we'll figure out the logistics of that later. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. See you guys when I get home. Peace.